What's up guys, my name is Nav and today we're going to talk about the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. Now before we start, I just wanted to give you a quick background about myself. I am a 22-year-old real estate agent and a business owner, so I do drive a lot. Now I do want to give you a quick background on what I was driving before I switched to an electric vehicle. I was driving a 2017 Audi S3. It was a gloss black exterior with a blood red interior, and that car was fast. I had it for about 2 years until I started to realize how much money I was spending on gas. I was roughly spending around $400 a month just on gas. Next thing you know, I'm looking into a Tesla. Now obviously due to a price budget, the Model S and the Model X was definitely not an option. So I was left no choice with the Model 3. Now don't get me wrong, the Model 3 is actually one of the best built cars by Tesla today. Now for the Model 3, I was stuck picking between the long range and the Standard Range Plus. And where I live in Toronto, Canada, the long range is $16,000 more than the Standard Range Plus. Now on the website you might actually notice that it's an $11,000 difference, but Canada is currently giving a federal rebate of $5,000 for anyone who purchases an electric vehicle under a certain price bracket. So today, I'm going to tell you exactly why I chose the Standard Range Plus over the long range and why you should too. Now the first thing that was really important to me for the Tesla Model 3 was obviously the range. Being a real estate agent, I drive a lot. So if I was going to switch to an electric vehicle, the range was definitely really important to me. So the long range does offer roughly around 500 kilometers, whereas if the Standard Range Plus offers roughly around 385 kilometers. On an average day, I do drive about 100 to 150 kilometers, but the beauty of an electric car is you just come home, plug in the car, and go on with your day. The next thing you know, you're waking up in the morning and your car is fully charged again. So the range wasn't really a concern, and that was a check. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is the drivetrain, which is obviously very important from where I live up north. Now, the Standard Range Plus is being offered in a rear-wheel drive option, where the long range is being offered in the all-wheel drive option. Regardless of either one I picked, I would obviously get winter tires just because in Toronto, it could be very spontaneous. We don't know what kind of winter we're getting. Now, the beauty that I learned about a Tesla is just the software capabilities. One thing specifically is their traction control. Even though it's rear-wheel drive, it doesn't let you spin out the rear. So, getting a rear-wheel drive car didn't actually mean that you're getting a rear-wheel drive car. With a Tesla, it's different. Now the third main difference between the two models was the sound system. And believe it or not, that was actually my biggest concern. In the Audi I was driving, I had the Bang & Olufsen sound system, and that thing was absolutely phenomenal. So if I was going to switch to a new car, I needed to make sure I had a great sound system. So what I did was I actually walked into a Tesla dealership and I made sure that I get to sit in one and get to listen to the Standard Range Plus sound system. So I sat in the car, played a couple songs, and honestly, I was amazed. Now the last big difference between both cars was just software. And the main differences were audio streaming, web browsing, and live traffic. I can do all of that on my phone, and that was not a big concern when I was picking the car. I also did notice after buying the car that it didn't actually have LED fog lights. It just came with these standard yellow lights that would turn on only at night. But again, it doesn't justify me spending an extra $10,000 to $15,000. Alright guys, I hope this video helped you make your choice. And if this video did help you, I will leave my referral link down in the description below. And if you do happen to use it, you will be getting an extra 1,500 kilometers or 1,000 miles of free supercharging. So make sure you do use the referral link down below. And if you did happen to enjoy this video, make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.